YouTube fans, here again. Why not? I said, why not do this one? That being Westworld. That's right, Westworld. Boy, have you got a foundation for you. I remember doing this one a couple of years ago, actually, and I actually like this one because sometimes I like the old sci-fi, and sometimes I like the old westerns, whether it be the Bedetti westerns and so on. So this is kind of like a western, go futuristic, go cowboy, go into a time machine, all in a fucking food blender. What can I say? I love this film. I think it's a definitely made film. It inspired a lot of other films, whether it be The Exterminator. It definitely had a big impact on The Exterminator. It inspired other sci-fi, whether it be Predator and whether it would be Universal Soldier. It inspired a lot, but in this case, I actually like Westworld. Shoot me, I like it. Shoot me with a fucking cowboy done. You've got a lot of good cast in it. You've got Lowell Brennan. You've got, remember him, James Bolden. You've got a lot of other good actors. And it was a good one. So it's based on the future. Some people say it was based in 1983. The people say, we go post 1983. Let's not forget, this was a 70s film. It was based on the future. This is what they thought the future was going to be. And some people say it was based in 2000. But whatever, it's based on the future. You've got, at first, you've got this box format, and you've got people, and this already called Cephation or something. That's Citelfor. That's it, Citelfor. And they're all going on to Roman world. One's bossy, went to Westworld. One's got the dirt of his dreams. He was a knight or a king. And then they say, go to Citelfor. Boy, have we got a reputation for you. Then you've got the words Westworld, and you've got this other chaff. And you've got these two mates, like I say, well-known actor being James Bolden and the other one. And I might remember being in the film Love at First Bite, very funny comedy. So they go into this place, and then you've got this thing, and they're like robots, and they look like human beings. The only difference is that if you look at my hand, they've got the palms on the hand. But I always like the little tucks in it where they look at the eyes, and I swear, right, I fucking swear, they put silver eyelens in the eyes, even the bit where you see Lowell Brennan. They look like silver things in the eyes. But I love the bit where they don't show a lot of emotion, and you're thinking who's a robot and who's a human. So they go there, they go in the bar, everyone remembers the scene. At its time, it was pretty bloodthirsty. Some of it's dated now, you see it's Lowell Brennan with fucking prey all over him. But for that time, they got away with it because it was science fiction. So he comes in, Lowell Brennan, he says a lie, somebody gets his dire nappy or a thingy, he comes with his drink, and James Bolden's pushing him, saying, give it him back, give it him back. And then he says draw, he shoots him, the blood comes out. And then halfway through the film, he comes back, he gets shot up again. He gets shot up more times than I don't know what. There's a bit of a bonking scene. And like I say, these robots look like human beings. There's bits where they're in Roman world, and there's bits where they're in and the bits where they're in Westworld. I like that, I like the touch. There's one moment they're in Roman world, and one moment in Westworld. I thought it was a good little touch. I like that. It's a good touch. So there's little bits in there which is really something's going to happen. Like there's a bit where they shoot this person up and they're in the desert and they're boasting. This snake comes along, and remember rightly, it bites James Bolden's arm. And like I said, there's bits in there where they're breaking down and the robots are acting silly. And the one who's half running Vitelfor, if I pronounce the word right, he even says that he feels there's something going to happen. The machine shouldn't be doing this, shouldn't be doing that. So the head of one of the departments says, okay, we'll keep it short, and we just, I could buy this straight away. We keep it short, but we still need to make this, so we keep the ones who are on holiday there. Big mistake. So there's a bit where they're fighting in a bar. The day after, James Bolden and his mate are walking along. Oh, before that, the one who wants to be the king is fighting with this knight. First, it seems like a fair fight, but then the one that they call Bat Knight stabs him with a sword. And the dad says, turn the machines off, turn them off now. They're not doing as they're told. Then James Bolden says, let me have a go this time. So you got Low Bennon, he's supposed to be one of the machines. He gets shot. James Bolden gets shot and dies. I'm assuming he dies because he got shot again. You see a bit of blood, so I'm assuming he's dead. His mate realises they've gone loopy-loo, and he goes on an horse, he goes on a one-off. But I love the bits where Low Bennon's looking and you can zoom in and all this, the old computer technology. I always love that. I'm a sucker for old sci-fi and they're trying to make it look futuristic and you can see all the old technology still. So like I say, he's chasing him. He ends up going to Roman world. This guy says to him, you can't kill him. He's very sophisticated. You have to outsmart him. He gets shot halfway, the one that warned him. The only issue is, I thought, would it have been better to have James Bolden as the lead instead of this other actor? Nothing against the actor. I felt he would have been more the roles. I like the mate, it stood how it changed. You think James Bolden's going to be the lead and his actor's the one who's going to get shot up. I thought that was good sorts. So it's in the room. The people have been locked in, they're all dead. The ones who was running the hotel for. Now, James Bolden, I'm down and said, Label, do I remember paying now? I mean, Low Bennon is looking for him. And another bit, he throws acid in his face, he's half blind, he's half burnt. Then he's going across, he sees a woman, he thinks it's a human, he sips the water and it boils up. The only issue is there though, when the other robots were like humans and they were drinking beer, wouldn't that not fucked them up? It's too fucking water, beer, isn't it? When they say it's watered down, it's too water sometimes. It's not like I'm going to put a pint of beer and put it in a computer and not expect it to blow up. So it always got me thinking that. But it's a film, I just went with it. So he's going halfway. Low Bennon's trying to get him. He burns Low Bennon, puts him on fire. Brilliant stunt by the stuntman who did it. Really had a burn suit, went a solid hour. And that's the bit where I said he meets the woman. I got confused there. He meets the woman and, when we ran back. Then Low Bennon, well, it's not him, I assume it's a stunt double, walks up to him. He's all burnt up, falls on the floor. Then he gets back up. There's one little fuck up there. He gets up right, and then half the face is missing. Then you see the other side on the floor, but you didn't see it before, so I felt that's a bit of a fuck up there. But I love the bit where he falls down dead. Then the character stood there, he's totally in socks, and you hear the same thing what you heard on the ad, where nothing goes wrong. Boy, have you got a citation for you, for you, for you. Then it ends like that, brilliant western music, good film. So I actually like Westworld, I like it. I like the fact it was futuristic. And it was a different norm. I do know they made a TV series called Return to Westworld. They did a sort of a sequel in the mid-70s called Future World. Piece of shit. But Westworld I had no faults for. I know they did a remake one with Anthony Hopkins. I've seen some of them. Not bad, but to me, I always liked Westworld. I just thought it was a classic. It was science fiction. It was futuristic. Bang bang, you're dead. It was a cowboy. It was everything. I like the fact that at the end the machines looked like robots, went loopy-loo, and they was killing everybody. I don't know if that makes it sound bloodthirsty, but it's not like that. If you're going into it for blood and gore, it's not that sort of a film. And so on. I do know originally he was going to do a remake with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, and Bruce Willis. I don't fit to see that happening now. I just don't see it happening. And he's an old man, Si's an old man, Bruce Willis. 3 years lately, I don't think he'd be in that role. So it never happened. I think that's why they made sort of like the remake TV series. I would have been curious though if that was to be made in the later days. Even though I don't like remakes, there's a bit of me that would have been curious to see what that would have been like. And it would have played the Low Bennon's character with Sylvester Stallone and Bruce Willis. I was just curious what that would have been like. That would have been a remake. I would have been interested to see, just for them characters, Arnie and all that, as the Low Bennon's character. Because I love Low Bennon. I think he's brilliant in this. It was a different role for him than being in westerns or musicals, like If I Became King and all that. So yeah, there's no faults in Westworld. I say it inspired a lot of films. Judy Narnia, just keep saying him, that being the exterminator. Inspired a lot of other things. I do know the scene where they open the face of Lord Benning's character when he breaks down the first time. Lord Benning was holding it like that. I didn't look at touch. I've never forgotten to say that. The effects weren't that deep when you think about it now, but I think back then they went more for story, and this definitely for story. I think it was definitely done by a very good director. And when you think about it, they already did the remake. It was called Jurassic Park. Think about it. Westworld, the robots go loop-a-loo, go on a killing spree. Jurassic Park, dinosaurs break out of a theme park, go around attacking people. Westworld, a theme park, similar story. But Westworld, I like it. I also like Jurassic Park, but Westworld I also like for its own structure, its own story. I thought it was very definitely made. So fuck it, it's a classic. Don't make films like this anymore. A 10-star rating from me. But until then, be smart, be safe. See you later.